I best pull out my strap and
Bout 8 of the evening here at Thunderdome, 43-6 by 3-minute rounds for the WA State Super Welterweight title. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He's trained by Ruben Sanchez from the Cuban Boxing Club. With an official weight of 68.45 kilograms, he has a record 2 fights with 1 win and 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bahtiyar Sonyol! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Dale Phillips from Big Rigs Gym. With an official weight of 69.5 kilograms, he has a record of 3 fights for 3 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jude Grant!
Q commentary. Gary Ingram, our special referee of this one. Title fight on the line. Brett Bonetti here with Paul the Main Man Morrison. That title I speak of is the WA State Super Welterweight.
Round 1.
Scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds. Bahtiyar Sonyol has come up very hard against Jude Grant. He's very hungry after what happened to him in his, obviously, the night of Thunderdome 42.
Yeah, the concern with Bahtiyar is exactly that. When he comes in like this and then he puts his chin up in the air.
Yeah, we've talked about that several fights when he got knocked out in.
And that's Ryan Day found a home for that real quick. And
he's got great cardio, but he's got to be wary of the way he starts the fight and how he puts his chin up in the air. He doesn't move his head off the centre line either. And it's money for a fighter like Jude Grant.
Yeah, and he's just got to sit and relax. Jude obviously won the middleweight title in his last fight, now down in weight.
Yeah, got down in weight in this one. And that was a tough fight against Jai Chin as well. Like, we thought that might have went the other way, but it was a good fight.
Yeah, that's a definite fight that we need to see again, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But, you know, there you go. Bahtiyar Sonyol's been stung, and this is what we were worried about. Because, again, remember, Bahtiyar Sonyol turned up to Thunderdome 42 expecting to fight, and his opponent basically fell ill.
This isn't going to last long, Brett. Jude should just be able to find a home because, as you said, Bahtiyar's just got his chin up in the air walking forward. So it's not going to take much. He's just got to sit back and then look for, obviously, for him, he's looking at a straight left, so just come around with a looping left hand and not get caught here. Just throw the left hand.
He's taken that punch pretty well, but he got caught clean and he was stung a little bit. He's been caught again. This sort of fight at the start is tailor-made for Jude Grant, the style of Bahtiyar Sonyol. And again, Sonyol, if he gets through his first couple of rounds, wait for him to step up the pace in round 3. But he needs to get that far because his head is still right up his posture. We've spoken about it before, and especially that fight against Ryan Day, Paul. He's leaving his head out there.
You can't just, and that's the thing with Jude, for his experience and for where he's going, he can't be getting caught with shots like that.
No.
He's got to be better than that. He's just got to sit, relax. It's hard when you've got someone trying to put the pressure on that, but when they're walking forward with their chin up in the air, for the experience,
got caught again.
You can land at will.
The fight was over at the stage of the fight against Ryan Day, but again, Ryan Day's got a lot of power as well.
And that's what I tried to discuss that. Before that, I was impressed with that punching power, but that's the point. I mean, yes, you know, Bahtiyar gives you that option, but Ryan found it early in his pro debut against, Bahtiyar. Jude hasn't found it just yet, but
we said the same calling the fight and that fight as well. So we knew what we were going to get, and the style just doesn't seem to change.
Well, that's the thing, Bahtiyar's got to again.
That's the end of round 1.
He seems to still have his wits about him, and I think it's going to be interesting if he's able to get the fight into round 3, because again, Ryan was impressed with his I get it, testify. Come up in the spot, extra fly. For the day I die, I'm a trust this guy. The longer the fight went on, gotta testify. Come up in the spot, extra fly.
And it's like the
For the day I die,
talk to them.
I'm a trust this guy.
At home, it's
When they pop pink photos of the ride before PM, get the shit pop, the doors closed. I feel like bad boy street team. I come relax. Now let's go.
Seconds out.
Playing me and my mama hopped in a small van.
Use his skills. He's got the long range. He's got
Round two.
And he's just got to sit behind his jab and then set the punches up. He can't let Barty get on his chest like what's happening now. Because this is exactly where Barty wants it. He wants to smother the work of Jude so that he can't land those clean punches. And that's where for the evolution, Jude, I mean, he's still young in the game. He's obviously got a Muay Thai background. He used to be at Champion Gym, now obviously with the big rig. But, you know, 3 fights, this is his 4th fight. For the evolution of him and where he wants to go as a fighter, this will be a good test for him.
Yep, 4th appearance at Thunderdome, all 3 wins. Of course, we've seen Bahtiyar Sonyol in a couple of exhibition fights before his maybe professional debut. That loss to Ryan Day, but that impressive win, come from behind win against Sermon in November last year at Thunderdome 40.
And again, that fight
was a bit low.
That fight, Brett, was just based on work rate and smothering, and Marcus on his pro debut just wasn't able to handle, you know, someone basically on his chest, which is exactly what he's doing to Jude Grant here.
Yep, that's why I thought it was going to be interesting. And then it said Jude Grant, oh, not about that. Oh, he's hurt. That's what we were expecting in round 1, but he's hurt. He's all over the place at the moment. One clean punch, this fight is over. He's hurt again. Well, he's not moving his head enough. He's stunned.
His chin's up in the air.
Yep.
And Jude's just got to relax here. Just relax, get some distance, and then throw his left hand, and he's going to find a home for it.
One more clean punch, this fight is over. And he's still coming forward.
Yeah, he's tough.
He's tough. Again, I'm not taking that away from him. It's just the style early on in fights. And then again, he's hungry from that. What happened to him at Thunderdome 42 when he turned up to the venue and doesn't get a fight. I interviewed him in the ring after during the night as well. So he had some harsh words for his opponent, that's for sure.
And fair enough.
I mean, yeah, fair enough, because he's hungry. He's turned up expecting a fight and doesn't get a fight.
I don't know where he is right now.
But he's still in there. He hasn't gone down. We didn't say that he wasn't tough. Said
After this fight, I'm going to
1 minute of round number 2. Said scheduled for 6. Long way to go. And again, he'll keep getting better and fresher. Oh, look at that. So he fights back. Look, he's stunning. Jude Grant has a bit of a smile, but again, Bahtiyar Sonyol doesn't give up. Getting the elbow and or the forearm in the face, under the neck. But he's looking for that shot. Uppercut, miss. Again, Bahtiyar Sonyol still looks a bit shaky, doesn't he? But he's still there.
His legs still aren't with him, and this is where, again, like for the evolution of Jay, he's just got to sit back. If he wants to box on the back foot, he's got to let Bahtiyar do the work for him.
That's it, round 2.
This one was going to be approved, but he won't win at surprised that. Oh, yeah, it's got something in there, and then you just grand if it's a race fight. Should set the girl, but stand on seven for dog.
Seconds out.
Sonyol, because we've seen him a number of times.
Round 3.
Twice professionally, twice in an exhibition. Oh, the uppercut almost landed.
It's there.
Yeah, it is. That's what we're saying. That's what we're sort of expecting. As Bahtiyar Sonyol lands a good punch. He's going headhunting now. We shouldn't be surprised. Oh, they're going to start. Oh, it's a wrestling match. That's a pretty hard takedown there. Not MMA, gentlemen.
No. And I said, like, Jude's obviously got the skill. You can see that he's relaxed, but he's making the fight much harder than what it needs to be by just allowing Bahtiyar to get his in here and then do what he's just doing here.
He's going to give it a warning, Gary Ingraham.
The longer this fight goes, I think the more work Springer's going to have to do in there.
Exactly. Again, this is the style that Sonyol brings. We've seen it before. And again, just like the Caitlin Stack and Taranoka, this one was an easy one to preview. We knew what we were going to get, and it's played out according to script.
Well, Springer's done well because he's had enough of it, and he's given Jude his last warning. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if Jude holds on.
Yeah, very good referee. So he's on the back foot, and Sonyol's coming forward trying to put the pressure on, but nice work there by Jude Grant. He's just scoring. It's not much getting through there by Sonyol. A couple of punches are getting through, but it's not enough.
You're right, Brett. It's not enough, but Jude's still got to be careful because Bahtiyar he's thrown with everything he's got.
And he has hurt fighters before.
Yeah.
And they always say puncher's chance, just takes one and it could land. Body shot there by Grant. And you got the answer so far. See what I did there?
Yeah.
This is getting a pretty ugly fight in round 3.
Yeah, and again, I think this is
what Sonyol wants.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why it's a good fight for, obviously, Jude, for his young career, for where he's going to go, what he wants to do, what he wants to achieve in it.
Yeah, and Jude Grant just doesn't need to get reckless, because that's the only thing that can really cost him your fight tonight.
You can make it a hard night at the office, you can make it an easy night at the office. And Bahtiyar's going to try to make it as hard as you possibly can. At the moment, even though we've got Jude winning the fight, you can try and make it a bit easier there. There's some better punches. And then Bahtiyar comes straight back on his chest and swinging.
It's a tiring, ugly round, this one. Not saying it's not a good fight, it's still entertaining to watch. It can be an ugly fight, but still can't take your eyes off it. Yeah. It's different with those sort of fights because, again, anything can change.
That's the end of round 3.
It's a far much the better. I mean, you probably were saying that there's holding on to
Seconds out.
To score any skill, obviously Jude runs off. And Jude's just got to, as I said, to make it an easy night, he's just got to sit, keep his distance, and then just walk Bahtiyar onto the punches.
Yeah, look at that. Straight away, Sonyol goes after Grant, and Grant's on the back foot, and he's going after it. It's amazing what he's... we knew this. This is the script. Yeah. I said if it gets into round 3 and 4, look what happens. And he's made it that far, so he makes it interesting now. Because he's the one pressing forward. And again, through 3 rounds, I don't think a lot landed for him, but this is where he wanted the fight.
Yeah.
Look how fresh he is.
He's definitely come to show.
Yeah, he's a freak. Cardio machine. And they knew what they were going to get.
Well, I think that's the trick behind it, Brett, for the viewers. Like, Jude would have known this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So surely he would have trained.
The corner that knows. They've got one of the best corners out there.
Big Rig doesn't look too stressed at the moment.
Nah.
No, he should.
Oh, he should know that his fighter's got to lead. They just got to stick to the plan, and that hurt him then. So Jude Grant got through a nice punch, nice head work, and eluded the punch of Sonyol. But Sonyol just trying to make it ugly as he tries to wrap up a guillotine shot.
Yeah. The crowd certainly involved in this fight,
yeah. Well, they said it's usually, formerly the Champions Gym, the Blue Army, they called it. But yeah, he's concentrating on boxing now. As you said, Paul dropped down in weight after winning a belt in his last fight.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of an interesting predicament, isn't it? Because this is for obviously the super welterweight title, and obviously from the same gym in the main event tonight, that's for the same, the super welterweight, which is for the AMBF.
Correct.
Super welterweight title is for the state title, so it might be interesting to see one day the teammates might have to fight each other.
They usually don't like doing that, but again, depends what stakes on the line.
You want to be the best?
Yeah.
You've got to fight.
We've seen teammates fight here before on short notice as well. It's like, how bad do you want to fight?
Well, it's how bad do you want to be the best?
Yeah. So Sonyol's still trying to make it ugly. And that's his type of fight. Just push forward and use his cardio to his advantage. But again, probably the same story. I think that he's not doing enough, and I think that Jude Grant is just scoring more.
Well, it's going to be interesting to score, Brett, because you know Jude is scoring the most punches, if you're asking me. But so, I mean, exactly, and the judges are going to say, look, some of those punches aren't clean. They're not.
You saw the last fight. One judge gave the fight 4 rounds. It's yes, right, winner, but you can't give the guy 4 rounds. That's not giving enough credit to a character.
Well, Brett, it's not about whether you give the. One of the other judges gave it the other fighter. So how does that happen?
How does that work?
So one judge gave the other fighter.
That's the end of round 4.
We're gonna take it one step further. On the rhythm committing murder. Man, I'm a city, man, I'm a herder. I'm around like a burger. The kid straw for the burner. I'm burner because it's sick of being learners. Sick of being heard of. Cause of the music that I don't do. Fuck about the picture and I roast you. Cause I got the skill of a winner, I'm gonna boast you. If it was 82, I would have toast you. I'm hopeful the developing. And I'll be the only king that gets deviling. I'm doubling, I'm traveling, I'm better than I've ever been. The revolution is over and I'm about to sail in. I've already been a nice kid. Step further, step further, step further. We gotta take it out.
If in his corner, I'd just be encouraging him to just sit on the back foot and lay straight punches down the middle, whether it's uppercuts, whether it's straight hands. But most importantly, just a nice stiff jab. That's what I'd be encouraging Jude to do. Yeah,
seconds out.
In Bahtiyar's corner, I'd be saying, you got to keep smothering this guy. You can't let him get those jabs off. You can't let him get the uppercuts in the straight left hand. You've got to smother him, which is exactly what he's doing.
Round 5, and again, this is where we knew that Bahtiyar was going to come out swinging and lands an uppercut as he does it. Yeah. But again, Jude Grant would have known this. Yeah. Knowledge is power, but that's how he handled it.
And how do you get the? I mean, I suppose the other question is, how do you get sparring for this? That's, you know, who do you get that's just going to run at you?
I think closest way is probably Richard Lockett. Richard Lockett comes forward like that, just doesn't let the fighters breathe. But again, Sonyol's no Richard Lockett.
No, well, Bahtiyar's actually landed some clean shots
this round. This round to start off with. And again, I thought the counter might have been there for Grant, but Bahtiyar got through. Credit to him. We're in front of our commentary position now. Again, Jude Grant still looks fresh, and he's put the rounds in his career, so he's experienced himself. Crowd getting right into this one. All fight, round 5, scheduled for 6.
It's just, I mean, every time Jude just tries to get Bahtiyar off him, Bahtiyar just returns to his chest. You can fight this in a fight
title. They want it badly, don't they? Oh, nice little flow there by Sonyol. Lands with the shot to the head after a few shots to the body. And he keeps coming forward, doesn't he? Takes a deep breath, but he ain't tired. Circling, it's like El Cabello Blanco.
Yeah, the matador to the ball. And this is where, as I said, this is not where Jude's going to be at his best in the fight. And obviously, credit to Bahtiyar for making it like this and for smothering that work. I mean, that's clearly his ammo. You know, it's his game plan. He's done it in obviously his 3 fights now to date. I'd just like to see, as I said, Jay just really step back on his punches, give himself some distance. not letting himself get smothered and outworked on the inside here.
Yeah, and he said, Sonyol, remember, has been hurt a number of times in this fight. Is he hurt again here? I don't think so. I think that he's got through it and he seems fine. But he's getting a nice uppercut there by Grant. Closing stages around 5. Little warning again from Gary Ingraham. But Sonyol accepts a nice body shot there by Grant. Good way to end round 5.
And how
That's the end of round 5. Bahtiyar Sonyol from the Cuban Boxing Club. In the blue corner, Jude from Big Ridge Gym. One of these men is going to walk out a champion tonight from Thunderdome 43. Seconds out. Round 6.
Big chance coming from the crowd here, Metro City, Perth. Dragonfire Boxing's Thunderdome 43. Hope you're enjoying the action. Brett Bonetti here with Paul, the main man Morrison. We're in the 6th and final round of this one, this title fight. You can see that Bahtiyar will not give up, and Grant, we think that he's out on points, but you never know. So, but yeah, it was good closing stages around 5 for Grant. It might have gotten around for him. We think that he got the first 3.
We never
round
know.
4 was very ugly.
Yeah.
And Sonyol, judges could have given that to him. Wouldn't complain if they did.
Oh, I've given up scoring this round because it's such a
At least we got the right winner.
Yeah. It's such a difficult round and fight to score because, yeah, like you said, you would think, you know, by watching the two fighters, you think, well, we've got one guy who's got the much better skills. He, at the same time, he's got the range, he's got the reach, he's got the height, but he's allowing the fight to be in here, which is what Bahtiyar wants. So, in a sense, if you were a judge, you'd say, well, that's exactly where he wants the fight to be. So, is he controlling the fight? Is he controlling the ring? You have to say yes, but is Jude landing the better punches? Probably, but is he landing enough of them? There's a whole lot going on here, Brett.
It certainly is, but again, we've been highly entertained. It's been a fantastic night, ups and downs as well. We've had first round finishes, great exhibition fights, great professional fights, a new champion's crown. We're about to have another champion crowned here. So, just over a minute left in our final round. It's been a great fight. And Sonyol, he's made the fight what he wanted, and I think Grant, he's probably he probably had the opportunity to stop it.
Yeah, he'll learn
early. Had a bit of a slip. Under a minute left. He's going to go for it here, Sonyol, because he will not stop, and you'll find that that 5th win that he's got in him. Yeah. So he can go 10 rounds if he wanted to.
Yeah, it's a credit to both boys because
final 30 seconds.
Great fights, taking a lot out of them. They'll both know they've been in a fight tomorrow.
And again, he'll be asking Tony for a fight at the next Thunderdome. That's the heart and soul that Bahtiyar Sonyol's got, especially after missing the last Thunderdome on the night of the fight. After doing a weight cut, weighing in, arriving at the venue thinking you're going to be in the ring tonight fighting. He said you're getting in the ring interviewed, saying how disappointed he was.
And that's the end of the 6th and final round.
they secretary, I'm the boss tonight. And you don't give a fuck what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask, cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real shit anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness. Cause right now, that has the sickness. You should be honored by my lateness. That I would even show up to this fake shit. So go ahead, go nuts, go ape shit. Especially in my best man on my big shit. Act like you can't tell who made this new gospel. Only take 6. Take this. Haters, that don't kill me. Can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now. Cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now. Cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long that I've been on ya. I need you right now.
All right, let's have both fighters to the center of the ring, please. Bout 8 of the evening here at Thunderdome, 43, 6 rounds of action in the super welterweight division. Now we turn to the judges for their decision. Ladies and gentlemen, it is unanimous. Your winner and the new WA State Super Welterweight Champion, the blue corner, Jude Grant.
Got a bit of support in the house for our winner, Jude Grant. Congratulations. Have a sip of water. Great fight from you. You started off very strong. This fight, when we were previewing, went according to script because Sonyol's very tough. He's got a lot of cardio, but early on he comes in with his head up high and he's there to be hit. You hit him a few times. You had him hurt in round number 1. You had him hurt badly in round number 2. Were you surprised you weren't able to stop the fight early on?
A little bit. He made it very hard. You know, he was coming in like at a real fast pace, so it's hard to time him. But you know, I got the job done. That's all I can ask for.
Yeah, again, he tried to make the fight. You took the first 3 rounds quite comfortably. He tried to make the fight ugly in round 4. He did that. But again, I think that you were landing the cleaner, harder shots as the fight went on and took the points decision. And you got this new belt to add. You went down in weight this one. How was the weight cut, and how do you feel in this weight class?
I feel really good, you know, it was my first time going down, so it was a bit of a change, but I got a nutritionist and she really helped me out, so it made it much easier.
Well, again, the question is, again, you're a talented fighter, I've called you both discipline, you want to stick to boxing, so what is next for you? You're going to stick to the weight class, you're going to go up again, or are you going to try and cut further weight? No, you're not.
I definitely want to be cutting further weight, but, you know, whatever Tony lays out for me, I'm happy to chase after. Just before we leave, I've got a few people to thank, especially my sponsors, Jupiter Health and Veal, everyone up there, all my friends and family, my beautiful girlfriend, my mum, everyone like that. I love you guys so much. And yeah, that's about it.
Well done, Jude. Again, it's a pleasure to call your fight once again. I look forward to seeing you once again at Thunderdome, becoming a veteran now. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new champion, Jude